Hey, my name's Phil Newman. I'm Associate Pastor at Coastlife Church on the Central Coast, just north of Sydney, Australia. Our congregation has 600 to 700 people, and we work with staff and volunteers to provide services to our church family and our broader community. IT in a church organisation can be difficult because we have the same needs and complexity as the private sector, but not the priority to fund full-time professionals. We were working with a single Linux-based server and desktop computers, and both of these were poorly maintained and were causing us more problems than solutions. Our staff and volunteers had really come to the point where our IT was more of a hindrance, was causing more problems than it was helping. It wasn't a tool to accomplish the projects we had. If IT could be avoided to achieve a task, it would be. In around February 2010, to resolve these problems, our church board allocated budget to purchase a new server. It was then that Geeks on Tap approached us about trialling Google Apps for a period of 90 days. We were really open to this because we already had a department that was trialling Google Apps successfully, and we were able to secure the Google Apps Education Edition for 250 users. So I literally went out and took our check for our server out from the outgoing mail tray, and we started our 90-day trial. Geeks on Tap used tools to migrate our email, our contacts, our calendar into Google Apps, and upgrading our internet connection. We were off and running, and I was surprised at how easily and smooth the transition was. Working with a wide range of volunteers and staff, it was great to have a system that could work so well across Mac, PC, iPhone and Android devices, and that check that I took out that day from our mail tray has been put to fantastic use. I suppose the best measure of success though for Google Apps was when tragedy hit our church. On the 9th of October, just 9 months after we had transitioned into Google Apps, our church facility, $7 million of building that had been built and resourced over the last 12 years, burnt to the ground. We stood there watching as we lost every bit of hardware, everything that we had worked for. It was absolutely devastating to our organisation, devastating to our people, and it really was hard to find a way forward. For the next few days, as we started to find venues for our Sunday services, venues for our new offices, it was absolutely amazing to be able to literally plug in new computers and be up and running in just a few minutes. We really didn't skip a beat. We were able to continue to provide the services, able to continue to, provide the programs and ministries that's important to our church, important to our organisation. We're able to do it straight away. What's great about Google Apps and what we've experienced personally is that it works for anyone, anywhere, at any time, whether it's for a paid staff member or whether it's a volunteer in their home. It brings our users together. It's really unified our organisation. We're working on the same calendars, the same contacts, the same documents. I know that for us at Coastlife Church, when it comes to Google Apps, the future is bright.